So moving forward and working on this assignment, in step 4, we're going to apply the database functions. So here this type of functions are designed to easily aggregate and retrieve data from database where specified criteria are met. So the first thing we need to do is to create a range. Okay, so you select all this table, click on the formula, define the range, and this is gonna call it sales database. I'm gonna use this range when we build the D functions. Okay, then copy the column heading that we have here, copy it into the database totals worksheet. Okay, and now we're going to set up the criteria area for to use the D functions. We're going to insert multiple of them. So on this worksheet in cell B5, we type net revenue, or you can just copy that from your. That's one of the fields that we have here. It's pretty much exactly the same one. It has to match exactly what you have, and that's net revenue. And then the criteria that we are building here in this particular example, the transaction dates after November 15, 2025. So that's 11, 15, 20, 25. And also the payment type, I have it here, it's Apple Pay. So that's my criteria. And now we're ready to apply or enter the D functions here in the following cells. Okay. So this is D sum. There are three arguments that we need to include. The database, it's the range that I just created, the sales database. The field, we are going to calculate the sum, average, count, maximum, minimum of the net revenue field, that's the field that we are calculating. And the criteria is the one, or the criteria that we just built here in A1 through L2. Okay. And these are the three arguments that you need to calculate the D sum. So only calculate the records that meet the criteria in A1 through L2. Okay. And who's going to calculate the sum of the net revenue. And that's the total. Do the same thing. It's the D function for D average. Same arguments. You can also copy it if you want. Copy the formula if you like the B5. You can copy it. It's the same because it is. You have to copy the range too, the criteria range. But I'm just, instead of copying the formula, I'm just kind of typing one by one. And that's the D count. No, got the equal sign. D count. Sales for this to meet the criteria. The four records that meets this criteria. D max, and this is gonna be the same. That's the highest net revenue that meets the criteria. So not all of them. It's the highest out of the four. This is D minimum. And that's now we're calculating the minimum or the lowest net revenue that meets the criteria. Okay, so this is the summary, statistical summary that we just calculated using the D function. Now, also you want to change the field. So all this here showing the net revenue. What if we want to show the total discount? Okay, that's simply all we need to do, since we do have a field, a cell here field, which is B5. So I need to change the value in net revenue to total discount. Okay, and you can see now it's gave me a new values here, D sum D value, because I'm calculating the total discounts, not the net revenue. Okay, in the next video we're going to talk about or show you step 5 and 6 is we're going to insert pivot tables, the dynamic pivot table to analyze the data and show us different ways we can insert that pivot table.